Yo, YouTube, what's good? Yo, coming back. Josh, Unbiased Sports Talk. Here to talk about what the fuck just happened last night. We had Rozenstruik versus GANE. Oh, shit. Hey, that was a good fight. That was good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I knew that GANE was kind of beating him. But, man, I kind of fell asleep in that fight. I'm not even gonna lie. I fell asleep probably like around the third round. And woke up. Yeah, it was the fifth round. And I think I saw that GANE won. I didn't see the scores until the fight, the post-fight. I saw that he won pretty much all the rounds. I was like, damn. Damn. Like, your first 5-round fight, you go against a top 4 guy and demolish him for 5 rounds? Damn. Like, that's impressive, man. That's impressive. From what I can remember, and from the highlights I saw, Rozenstruik, he was just kind of like, it seemed like he was kind of gun shy. I haven't seen any post-fight interviews of him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he said something like he was gun shy or something, or, I don't know, trying to be patient. You know, I don't think, I mean, I personally think that he had the advantage standing up, you know. I mean, I feel like, well, I don't know. GANE was pretty technical in there. I thought GANE would be a little more sloppy, but he was actually pretty decent that night. But I think going into the fight, I definitely thought that Rozenstruik was a better striker. So I felt like, you know, this fight would have worked in his advantage because, I mean, I think he had some takedowns, and GANE had some takedowns, but they primarily stood up on the floor. You know, they practically stood up for 5 rounds. You would think that, you know, Rozenstruik would have, you know, that would have been in his game plan. But I don't know. But from what I can remember, I mean, GANE was pretty much beating him everywhere, even in the stand-up. It's just like Rozenstruik do what a lot of people do. Like, it just like when they fight someone, I'm not gonna say more talented, even though GANE was more talented. When they fight someone that's a grappler that can grapple and that can wrestle, when strikers fight someone that can wrestle, it's like they try to be patient. You know, maybe try to let him shoot a shot. You know what I'm saying? So they just waiting on him to shoot. It's like that's all they practice. Like, all right, when he shoots, do this. You know, until he shoots, do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, how about, you know, use your striking. Use what's, you bring the fight to him. Do your strength and let GANE adjust to you. You're the number 4 guy. You know? I mean, GANE ain't no scrub, but, I mean, Rozenstruik looked like the goddamn scrub from what I can remember, and that's what's fucked up. That's what's kind of fucked up. I mean, who's a vet in that motherfucker octagon last night? I don't know. GANE just worked his ass. GANE worked his ass, man. Shit. So, I don't know. But yeah, let's talk about GANE, man. GANE looks good. Like I said, going into the fight, he's well-rounded. I thought that Rozenstruik had the advantage standing up, but everywhere else, GANE beats him. So GANE, you know, just you know, would just pretty much just fought the way he fought. You know, I feel like I said, I felt like his striking was a little bit sloppy, you know, and his takedowns were a little sloppy too, but he got some takedowns. He got some takedowns, man. There was one point where he just like kind of looked like he muffed his ass. Like, he just like muffed his forehead down, and Rozenstruik fell to the ground. Like, damn, a strong dude. That is a strong dude. Like, damn. So, man, it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting in the heavyweight division, man. Let me tell you that. It is getting interesting because you see Jon Jones. His tweet, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm showing on the screen right now, the heavyweight division is hot. Just like what I said yesterday, the top 10. I put that top 10 against any other division, man. Like, it's decent. Yeah, Kyle Dawkins at 9 or 10. That's crazy, man. But yeah, I'll talk more about that fight later. Let's talk about this one. Munoz and Rivera. I think this is this ended up winning fight of the night. I think I called that. I said this fight is probably gonna be fight of the night. And hey, people underestimated my boy Munoz. I think he was the underdog. I'm like, what? We was like, what? But this fight? What happened was exactly what I thought would happen. Just a brawl, but those leg kicks, man, it's just something crazy. Man, I've never seen calf kick. I've seen calf kicks happen. I did talk about this on a broadcast. I've seen calf kicks happen, but just not as much as it has been happening lately. Like, that's wild. And it's crazy how much that literally is a game changer. Like, I feel like MMA is about to take its next step in evolution as far as, you know, how to train certain ways when it comes to those calf kicks. It's like they as they described it, man, it's really hard to defend them motherfuckers unless you're like the best way to defend it is just not be there. Which sounds a lot easier than said than done, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we about to see a change in the MMA, man, like a new way how to approach fights and a new way how to, you know, train to get rid of those calf kicks or, you know, block those calf kicks. That motherfucker's hard to block. That's crazy. But that was a game changer in this fight. It slowed down Rivera because Rivera was piecing him up. Once he started eating up that calf, his power went. And he was, and yeah. But I think that if those calf kicks weren't there, I think Rivera probably would have won. Because he had like the more significant strikes, and he was getting his ass too. Munoz was getting his ass ate up. Those were power shots. But then, you know, those calf kicks, you know, Pedro's more diverse. I always favor the guy who's more diverse, who has more tools in their bag. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to trust a guy to build my house who comes to day one to build my house with just a hammer. Like, no. I need more shit. So, yeah, I always favor that guy. And then look at the bantamweight division, too, man. I don't think this does much for Munoz, but look at that. Look at that. And Cody's still in there, too. Cody Garbrandt. Some good fights, man. Got Peter Yan and what's his name fighting next week. Oh, my God. Cannot wait for that fight. And this fight, I'm not going to lie, I really didn't really watch. I don't know. I feel like the lightweight division, I'm just using this to talk about the lightweight division. The lightweight division needs some help. I mean, that top five, man, it's just like, okay, there's obviously Jan, there's Dominic, there's Thiago, and there's Glover in there now. That's four. You know, who's the fifth guy? Is it Anthony? I don't think Anthony Smith is the fifth guy. I think whoever beat Anthony Smith last. No, Glover beat Anthony. I don't know, man. It's just that top five is really the only thing that's like okay about it. But like, can you really see anyone in that top five being a dominant champion? Like, you know, I'm not even gonna say like John Jones, but just be like a champion. Do you really not see that lightweight division is gonna switch hands and belts like every fight? Like Jan beat Dominic this time, but in a rematch, maybe Don wins. You know, maybe Glover beats Jan. You know. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe at the end of this, Glover might end up being a champion. Like, I think he was champion, too, and then lost. But the lightweight division is a mess. It's not that good. I mean, listen, I honestly do think that Bellator has the best lightweight division right now. Hands down. Hands down. Even if Izzy becomes champion and stays at lightweight, like, no. Bellator right now has the best lightweight division, hands down. Because they get look at the little tournament they got coming up, man. I'm not using this for them. I'm just saying. You know, once a big Bellator fight happens, I'm gonna start talking about them too, because it's starting to be people on their roster that I know. Anyway, but yeah, the light heavyweight division is not. I don't know. It's just not cool. I mean, it's going to be cool if Izzy can stay champion or Jan stay champion, I think one of them has the potential to be a dominant champion. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know. I feel like Izzy. Obviously, I'm picking Izzy to lose in that fight. You heard it here first. I'm picking Izzy to lose in that fight. That's my prediction. I think it's gonna go 5 rounds. If it goes 5 rounds, no, I think that Izzy loses that fight. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that though. We're gonna talk about that. I'm high right now, so my opinion might change. But yeah, man, this was a good fight card, man. The first fight card of the year that I fell asleep on, but it's all good. I'm excited about this fight next week, so I might post many different videos. I might just post one video for each of the title fights, because I can talk about them forever. And then just have one for the main card. But yeah. Woo. This is fun. All right. I'll stop talking.